Welcome to our lesson for today. So for our lesson for today, we will be discussing about the union of sets and the intersection of sets. Okay, without further ado, let us start now with our discussion. Let us have this given first. We have let A be equal to 2, 4, 6, and 8. Set B, we have 1, 3, 5, and 7. And set C, we have 3, 6, and 9. Again, for the given, we have set A, 2, 4, 6, 8. Set B, we have 1, 3, 5, 7. And set C, we have 3, 6, and 9. By the way, the numbers found inside the set, this one, and this one, are what we call the elements. These are the elements of the set, meaning to say, set A have the elements of 2, 4, 6, 8. Set B, we have the elements of 1, 3, 5, 7. And for the set C, we have the elements 3, 6, and 9. Now let us have problems. In order for you to understand more about union of sets, let us have solve these following problems. Let us have problem number 1. Find A union B. For the solution, we have A union B. So A, this one, 2, 4, 6, 8. Union to set B, which is this one, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, is equal to, take note, this is the elements of set A, and this is the elements of set B. Let us have union this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you have noticed in the answer, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you have noticed in the answer, I just copied all the elements of the two sets. Since there is no identical elements, so we will just copy all the elements. Gets? Okay, let us proceed with the second example. We have B union C. So for the solution, we have B union C is equal to, we have B 1, 3, 5, 7, then union to C, which is 3, 6, and 9. So before I proceed, let me ask you, what did you observe here? So if you observe that there is an identical element, may pasabot ng identical element. Ang identical element kay dyan pareha na element. So look here. Kung nakita niyo ano may identical element? Yes, 3. 3 ang identical element. So this one and this one. Take note na kung mag-union ka ng duha ka sets, tapos dahil ila identical element or pareha na element, dapat isuyat mo siya kaisara. So kung kaisara na siya isuyat, meaning to say, ang answer din is, joke lang. Ang answer din is 1, 3. Kaisaw na natin ipagsuyat, kay since identical, so kaisaw na natin pagsuyat, we also 5, followed by 6, followed by 7, and last element, which is the 9. Therefore, so, ang ato answer diri is 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. This time, let us proceed. Ay, questions. Do you have questions? If wala, let us proceed with the other examples. Now, for the other examples, let us try to solve or to find a union of a set to itself, we have, let us say, B, union to itself. Now, what will happen if we are going to union a set to itself? Now, let us try to solve that one. We have, for the solution, we have B, union B is equal to. So, the elements of B, we have 1, 3, 5, 7. Union to itself, when we say itself, sa isara kaugalingon. So, we have 1, 3, 5, and 7 as well. Now, since we have said earlier that identical elements should be written once, therefore, kaisang nunat pagsuyat. So, what have you observed here? Yes, sakto. Di ba pareha sila ng elements ra? Parehaan ini. Meaning to say, identical sets ini sisa. So, pareho man na sets. So, ang ato i-answer is 1, 3, 5, 7, or simply set B. Therefore, amo sa ng isa answer. Now, this will not happen only in set B. Any set will do. Basta kay set A is being union to itself, set B is being union to itself, and set C is being union to itself. Any set, if we are going to union to itself, the answer remains itself. Okay, questions for this one. Kunwaya, let us proceed with the fourth example. Now, for the fourth example, we will try to find the union of a set to a universal set. Okay, so we have, let us say, set A is union to universal set. No, sir. Question. What is a universal set? Ang universal set, mga bata, bali, ang tanan elements ng sets. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 3, 6, 9. Tanan dyan sa elements are included in the universal set. If we are going to make the universal set is equal to, we will start with 1. We have 2, 3 here. Since identical, we will just write it once. 3, 4, 5, we also have 5, 6, we have 2, 6 here, so we will just write it once. 6, followed by 7, 8, and the last number, we have 9. Therefore, this is now our universal set. Now, how are we going to find the union of a set to a universal set? Okay, let us look for the solution. So we have set A, union to universal. We have set A is 2, 4, 6, 8. Union to universal, this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Take note that when you find the union of a set to a universal set, put in mind that every set is a subset of a universal set. Meaning to say, ang inisisa is subset ra inisisa ng universal set. Meaning to say, may pasabot doon, sir. Ang subset ng universal set, ang ini na elements ko from this set, these numbers or elements from this set can be found in the universal set. Meaning to say, ang usong taglaong na subset ra inisisanan ini universal set. Since ang ini na elements kay ma-found ra diri sa universal set, na identical naman subset ang tawag. So when we combine, or when we find, or when we unite a set to a universal set, the answer is a universal set. 6, 7, 8, and 9, or simply universal set. So take note again that when you find or when you unite a set to a universal set, or when you find a union of a set to a universal set, the answer would be a universal set. Please put that in mind. Thank you so much. That is all for the union of sets, and please wait for the next discussion, which is the intersection of sets. Let us have first a break. Thank you.